So tell me, when the time is right, will you be ready for the nice guys on business? Oh, yeah.
What that means to everybody is we'll fucking forget. So if nobody calls and calls us out on it, then you'll probably never hear about it again. But if somebody does call and remind us,
so what Strick
when
is
we're
saying
earlier
is,
in the episode, we'll talk about it.
So what Strick is saying is we don't want to talk about it right now. We are definitely not going to remember after we disconnect today. So we're not going to talk about it all week, but we will talk about it if somebody reminds us to talk about it on next week's episode.
Thank you for that perfect synopsis, because that is exactly what I was saying. You summed it up and translated it perfectly.
Oh, yeah. I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as the nice guys on business. In Confessions of a Winning Poker Player, Jack King said, "Few players recall big pots they have won, strange as it seems, but every player can remember with remarkable accuracy the outstanding tough beats of his career. It seems true to me, because walking in here, I can hardly remember how I built my bankroll, but I can't stop thinking about the way I lost it to the nice guys on business." Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content, just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
Recording to the cloud.
It's time to make the donuts.
You know, I never dread when I have to record. It's just the time investment. It's just the time.
I just had a crazy day where it's been like nonstop fucking everything. Like I've had no time to breathe. I have no idea what we're going to be talking about today, but you know,
Strickland,
okay.
When did that ever stop us?
Never stopped us before. It's not going to stop us now, because we've got funkin' fans that want content, and here we are.
When they speak, we hear them. Was last week the week that we spoke about me going on a hiatus from social media, and then did we already air the did we already talk about the impact that it made through the text messages from Erica and Emily to me?
We ended last week's episode with you saying, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to continue to stay off of social media, but I will think about it. That's where we land.
All right. So it must have been immediately, because we recorded that, let's say, on Thursday or Wednesday last week, I think, and then aired on Friday, of course. And then on Friday, the text messages started coming in.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes sense.
So
what were the text messages?
I was called out in gentle fashion, in appropriately called out by both Erica and Emily for my basic abandonment of the nice guy community. Damn. And they did come up with a couple of really good alternatives. I mean, one of them was, hey, maybe just check a couple of times a week. Erica said, I do paste the midweek shenanigans. Maybe you could get into the community just the day that I post it. And I think the problem, I don't have a concern. It's like, I don't feel like I am addicted, have an addicted personality. So I don't feel like I'm addicted to social media. I just feel like it's been too much a part of my life. And so I wanted to back up from it a little bit. And here's what the challenge is with this solution that, hey, just check into the community. Don't abandon the group. And I agree. I should not abandon the group. And I don't mean to abandon the group. But it's really hard to get on Facebook and look for the notifications that say, hey, Erica posted something in the group, without seeing the other 37 or 50 or 100 notifications that are on there that I haven't done anything with. So I'm open to a suggestion about how to handle that.
I don't know. That's a tough one, because you're right. It sucks you in, right? You want to look at everything. You could set yourself a timer. You could basically say, here's the deal. I'm going to go right to the posts that I want to see, but I am limiting my time on Facebook to 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And so, yeah, you're going to go down a few other rabbit holes, but you can only do it for whatever the time limit is.
Let me try this. Let me go to niceshortcut.com. And does that take me directly into the group? Hold on. This could be the,
I don't remember.
You know what, Strickland? I just figured out the solution to the problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, okay. For those of you that have never been into our Facebook community, we welcome you to join the community. Now that I literally, Strickland, I just needed the first literally 2 minutes of our podcast to come up with a solution that Emily and Erica were so aptly able to express, but not necessarily give me the. See, you're a systems guy, and
True.
just your presence alone has shared. Just your wisdom, just kind of there was some level of osmosis that was going on. And by the way, osmosis, for those of you that have not taken science, it's the diffusion of a liquid through a semi-permeable membrane. Just so you know that.
Wow, I did not know or remember that.
Just why the fuck that stays in my head from Miss Charles's biology class, I have no fucking idea, but it did. Anyway, so here is the solution to my social media problem. How can I avoid going to Facebook homepage, clicking on notifications to see if Erica has left any messages? All I need to do is go to that brilliant URL that either Strickland or somebody way before Strickland had set up, niceshortcut.com, and it takes me directly to the group. And that's the solution to the problem. Then I can just scroll. I don't mind scrolling through the group because that's only people that I want to chat with and hear about. It's not going to be, there's no spammers in our group. And if they are, we usually get rid of them.
Kick them out.
Right.
So, do we have any new members in our group or people that want to be members of the group?
Come on now. Why would you tell me to go into that?
You're in it right now anyway.
No, I'm not. I looked and saw what the solution was and I got out. I didn't look at the midweek shenanigans this week because I was in a quandary. I did not want to go on social media and kind of ignore my own feeling of there's too much going on in there. It's not that I'm political and care about what happened. It's not that there's too much bad news in the world. I just don't want to get sucked into 30 minutes of sitting there. I'd rather do nothing rather than be on social media, even if nothing is the only other solution, which it isn't. Okay. So thank you, Strickland, for just your presence here to help me work through that issue.
I'm so glad I can help. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name's Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone is Mr. Doug Sandler.
Were you going to stop or were you going to keep going?
No, that was it. I just wanted to make sure I got that in before I forgot completely.
All right. So I want to know how you would handle this problem. Maybe I'm feeling I'm a little too tight to handle this problem. Maybe just kind of I got a little frustrated and just like, what the fuck just happened? Okay. So I had an appointment. You probably have access to my schedule. I know you do. I had an appointment here at 3:00 today with a guy named Carson. All right.
Okay.
So my appointment's at 3:00. And 3:00 comes, he's not there, which is fine. You know, I understand. I usually give people now, I used to give them literally 60 seconds. If you're not joining, I'm bailing on this meeting. But no, you've taught me a little bit more about patience and life is going on and people are busy and I got it. So I waited until 5 after, not to bail on the meeting, but just to send a quick, hey, Carson, it's Doug. I'm at the scheduled Zoom meeting. Will you be joining soon? That's generally that is my go-to communication, and I usually try to do that through text because people always have their phone. And if text doesn't work, or if I don't have their phone number, I send it to an email. I didn't hear back from them. A few minutes later, I got a text message that said this. Now, keep this in mind. This was a meeting that he wanted to schedule based upon an idea that I presented to him. He liked the idea so much that he sent me his schedule link. So it's not like it's my Calendly, like maybe the notifications didn't go out or something. This was literally from his scheduling link. So this was the message that I got back. Okay. He said, I said, hey, Carson, it's Doug Sandler. Will you be joining our scheduled Zoom meeting soon? He wrote back several minutes later, hey, Doug, I did not get the notification for some reason. That is very strange. I'm not at my office as it's 6 p.m. Eastern. Do you have time tomorrow? Sorry for the mix-up here. Okay. Again, polite response, but I'm calling bullshit. I mean, how else? What else am I supposed to do? Like, do I need to confirm a meeting that he has scheduled using his Zoom link with him?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I got to admit, it's his goddamn meeting. It's on his calendar.
Did you
Couldn't
not
agree with
look
you
at
more.
your calendar for the day? Did you not see that I'm on your calendar, not the other way around? And what the fuck? So here's me writing back. I said, sorry, I don't have room until January. FYI, this was scheduled using your link. You might want to look into the tech of your scheduling program. That's all I wrote. No response from him at all. No, dude, I'm really sorry. Completely fucked up. Sorry, man. Let's reschedule it. I'll get on your schedule. Do you have a scheduling? Like none of that. It's basically now it's just, I'm like, fuck it. I don't even care if there's any business in there. Let him pound sand as far as I'm concerned. How would you have responded to that and or reacted? Am I overreacting or what?
Look, to me, everything is cost versus benefit, right? So it kind of depends to me on the like what it is we were going to talk about, how important it is, and how valuable I think it could be to me or to Trent.
Sales. It was just an exploratory call. I could have it basically with anybody in the entire world that I feel like has a service that might complement, not compete with ours. I mean,
Mhm.
again, it could go into $1 million of business. It could go nowhere or lots of
But
promises
it,
and lies. But
but it's not something you're like super excited, like this is going to be amazing and it's going to turn our business around or whatever.
no. I mean, it shows for me, I don't even go there. Yes, I agree. Cost versus benefit. But to what degree? If the lack of, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to polarize this for just a moment because this is, you know me, this is how I am. I'm just looking at it in terms of if he can't respect me enough to show up to a meeting that he's scheduled,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do business with him, no matter what, because now I'm chasing a guy who. Then I looked on his LinkedIn profile, and he's in the live events business. He manages bands. I'm like, fuck, that's why. That's why, because he fucking lives on band time. He's probably like, that's where my brain goes. He's on entertainer time. I'm like, no, I don't want a self-righteous, egotistical, narcissistic asshole to be a client of mine. Sorry. Or to
So this
refer business to me.
this is a guy who manages bands like we used to do or like I used to do.
I don't know. I'll send you a link to his profile and you can determine what kind of
Whatever.
bands he manages. I think they do like live events. It's not, I mean, live, not social events like
Mm-hmm.
not arenas, but stages
Okay.
kind of stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I just felt like, okay, cost versus benefit. If you take cost versus benefit out, just if you take the facts as they stand, how would you have responded or reacted to it?
Yeah, I mean, he actually literally said, "No, it's too late. I'm not in my office."
That is exactly right. I didn't even think about that part, but you're right.
I mean, it was his appointment, right? Like you didn't say to him, "How
No,
is 3 o'clock?" And then he
no,
misunderstood that you were
no.
3 o'clock Pacific and he was 6 o'clock Eastern, and so that was too late for him. He sent you the damn appointment,
He
right?
sent me the link of which allowed me to book a time on his schedule. So
Oh, okay. So his mistake was he shouldn't have had that late a time available on his
right,
schedule. Yeah,
right.
that's kind of dumb. I mean, I get it if he's like, okay, that's just he should have locked his schedule down
Like if I
better.
don't want to have Mondays and Friday appointments on my schedule, then I'm not going to include them in my availability on my automated scheduler. That's the way I
Right.
look at it. If you're going to
Right,
have a 6
exactly.
p.m. East Coast appointment, which I don't even think was the latest one on his appointment, and
Mhm.
I didn't know where he is, so I'm looking at a 3 o'clock appointment saying, okay, it's 3 o'clock because that's the time that it translates the time to my time zone. So I
Mhm.
booked the appointment. I'm like, fuck it. You know what?
Yeah, I'm such a
Not worth
context
it.
guy too. Like if he said, "Hey, look, I I should have realized this was open, but on Wednesdays I cut out early, whatever." Like I kind of would have given him the benefit of the doubt for that, even if it was total bullshit.
Yep.
But at
Yep.
least it's a reason as opposed to, it's too fucking late for me. I know it was open on my calendar, but fuck it. And,
That's
and not telling you ahead of time, right? Like, how do you not look at your calendar? I mean, even if it was a couple hours earlier, it'd be like, oh shit, I'm looking at my calendar and I didn't realize I let you do this later today,
right.
right?
Right.
No, the fucking time had passed already. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I have a calendar. I guess I hadn't looked at it today. I didn't notice that this was on there.
Or I'm sorry, my calendar only views to 5 p.m. It was at 6 p.m.
I have
I'm sorry.
availability that people can book after 5, but that just doesn't show up on my calendar at all. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay. All right. So that was one point of like contention for me as I approach the holiday season. Ho ho ho. The other thing is, and I know you don't have any topics, so I'm just going to keep going if it's okay with you.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I
other,
found one to talk about, but we can wait till
oh,
after yours. It's not
okay, that's
important.
fine. That's fine. This is the holiday season, and it's the season of giving, and I certainly understand that. And I know we've talked about this before about the love language that we have, but I am so not the love language of gifts. That is
Mm-hmm.
not my love language. I appreciate when I get a gift. I mean, I am thankful. I feel grateful. I show gratitude. All the things I do. I even write fucking thank you notes, because
Mm-hmm.
I know that some people like to receive thank you notes. So I even do that. But I don't need any gifts. I don't need anything. Everything that I put on my Amazon list, I literally had to stop myself from buying from November until today because I needed to have something on a list so that somebody could see, what do you want?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, it goes the other way too. I'm not a good gift receiver,
Mm-hmm.
which translates very nicely and quite appropriately into I am not a good gift giver
Mm-hmm.
either. So I don't know what to buy, who to buy for, all of the things. So I just get in this vibe of why are we giving and receiving things that we don't need or don't have to give? But it's the wrong attitude. The attitude should be, I think it should be, look, people like to give because some people do have love language of gifts, but if you don't, basically force yourself to buy them shit.
Well, that's it. That's the hard part, right? Like, my mom was gonna do like some Omaha steaks or something
Right,
for
right,
me,
right,
right?
right.
And it's like, I don't do steaks that often. And when I do them, I just do it like I go to HEB and
Grocery,
get
right. You go to
something
the grocery
fresh that I
store and
know
get
is
some
good.
good
And I
stuff.
look at whatever. And I was like, you don't need to worry about it. And my mom too. And she loves to send cards too, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm like, Mom, it's just not a big deal. I really don't care. Cause I'm the same way.
yeah.
I'm not a gift guy. Now, um, there are when somebody comes up with a really a thoughtful gift of something that I didn't think that I needed or wanted. You see, I love that, but it's funny because I kind of think of that more like acts of service as sticking
Okay,
along the whole love languages line, right?
okay,
Because
right,
like it's when when I give something to someone, it's often something that it's like they need or I'm helping them out. And it is more, I think of it more as an act of service than whatever it is that I'm spending money on. So for example,
yeah,
Sally got me a for Christmas, says we're going to New Mexico.
right.
And we're going to be with the family. And so we're not hauling a whole bunch of presents to New Mexico. So we've done a lot of our gift giving already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she got me this a smoker, like a
Nice.
drink smoker, right? You know when
Oh,
we go
very
to,
cool. Yeah, yeah.
right?
When we were
Like
Jack
we've been to
Minions.
Vegas before
Right,
and they have the
right.
cool presentation where it's
Yeah.
and the smoke infuses flavor into your whiskey
Yep.
drinks, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so it's this super cool little smoker and it comes with 6 different kinds of wood chips. So there's like oak and cherry and apple and pear. And so I used it a couple days ago with some oak, and it's like I could sort of taste the smoky oakiness of it, but I didn't really burn it the right way. And
Right.
then I did one last night with cherry, and it really like I could totally tell the difference. Like the cherry wood was a bit sweeter,
Yeah.
right? And
That sounds
it's just
cool.
really cool.
It
It's
does
like
sound
super cool,
cool.
but I would never think to buy something like that for myself, right?
Oh, okay. So do you, and how about on the other side, as far as gift giving, do you approach the holiday with excitement because you get to give gifts that people love and are going to be excited about opening, or do you approach it like I do? It's like it's a bit of a nuisance.
It definitely is a balance of that because if it's somebody
Yeah.
like that I know really well
Yeah.
and care about and can think of something that they could really use, whether it's something they know they need or not, I'm cool with that because I like the idea of getting somebody something they really want. But I'm with you 100% on that whole, like, what do they want? What do I get? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's an obligation. It feels like an obligation. Okay, great example, like
Okay.
stuffing the stockings.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all a waste of money.
Right. I always get my kids the orange chocolate balls.
Okay. Right.
And they're super tasty. Right.
Right.
But like, other than that, like, I don't know, socks, like, what the fuck else? I don't fucking know what else to put in. And it's like, yeah.
I love my mom, and I'll provide a inheritance update in the next few moments. Also, I love my mom, but my mom is the type that will, and she means well. I know she means well. I know she loves me. Look, I'm the only one she has left. She has to love me. I know
There's no choice.
By default, she must love me.
Morally obligated.
Right. But my mom's the kind of person that will literally call me like 2 days after my birthday and say, yeah, I was going to put a card in the mail, but then it got too late, and then it got cold out, and it got dark, and I don't know what you want, and just go out and buy yourself something. And then she gets mad at me because like 2 weeks go by and I haven't like gotten myself a gift and charged her for it yet. I'm like, Mom, I said, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. Not that she doesn't remember. She knows it's my birthday. She usually waits until like 11 o'clock the day of my birthday to call me. It's like, what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and call me. It's fine. She's such a card person and loves cards, yet I very rarely ever get a birthday card from her or a holiday card. I'm like, well, all of this talk about all these cards that you get and send, I don't ever get them. So what's going on here? So
now, how do you feel about cards, though? You feel the same way? Like,
I don't look, if I see a card that I like giggle about and I find it's appropriate, I'll pick it up at the store. It could be like October 12th. It doesn't really matter what day of the year it is. I'll just buy the card and send it. Even if it says happy birthday, happy 30th, and it's like their 50th and it's like 6 months later, I'll send it to them. Hey, while I'm thinking of you, I'm sending you this card.
But you're not a guy who's like, oh, I really want birthday cards or Christmas cards.
I really, okay. So that's really a double-edged sword, because here's what it tells me. When I receive a card, there's an acknowledgement. There are some words that say you're good and we appreciate you on your birthday. And I do like getting a phone call that says, hey, happy birthday, as long as I don't have to return the call because now it's an obligation. That's fine. My kids definitely get this from me. We don't exchange gifts. We don't exchange cards. I don't know. I think I got one card from JJ's mom for my birthday, and her mom is always ultra. She is so gifts. She drops a check in the mail like 4 times a year. I remember when in 2018, when I first started, hanging out with JJ here in California and moved here, and JJ and her husband split. It was like maybe 2 months, October. So it was, let's say, April to October. So less than 6 months later, I was already in the card loop and receiving checks. I'm like, the previous cards had JJ's old husband name crossed out and my name crossed, written in. It seemed like I was like, wow, that was kind of fast. I don't care that I don't get cards, but don't expect or want something back from me if you're not going to send me a card. Be okay with not receiving a card yourself. So, but my mom's whole birthday present and how, like she said to me yesterday, she's like, what do you think JJ wants? Because I was talking about her mom always gets gifts for us, not trying to plant the seed that I wanted her to get gifts. I was just telling her a story. And she said to me, what do you think JJ would want? Would you just go out and get her something? And then she says, I wish I knew how to do this on my own. I'll just go to the store and just buy something and go to the post office. I'm like, Mom, you're fucking 91 years old. You're not going to go to the store and then to the post office. That's like a week's worth of activities for you. You're not going to do all that stuff. Why don't you just call her and find out what she wants? Then you're welcome to call me and I will take care of it. But I am not going to do all of those steps for you, because I don't really care about gifts.
Yeah.
So I get a little bit uptight during the holiday season because I really do feel like quality time is also not my love language. So it's like spending time with people in the holidays. Who gives a fuck? You know what? You know what I want to be left. You know what I want to have to happen on the holiday season? I just want to be left alone. I'm just kidding, but not really. But yes, I am kidding. I don't want to be alone. I want to have an option of participating or not participating, but not feeling obligated to participate.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, which brings me to New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So New Year's Eve this year, my kids were supposed to be here New Year's Eve, and we got this this inheritance check coming. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
provide an update in just a couple of moments. So my kids were going to come, and JJ had mentioned something about going to the Ojai Inn. Now the Ojai Inn has this like way like upper tier, like I don't even want to tell you how much it is to go, but anyway,
It's like
they
one of the only hotels in Ojai, right?
it's like the biggest hotel in Ojai, other than the small little motels that they have here. But it's like a resort, like a spa. It's a
Like
place that
high
people go to
end.
play golf. It's where Jeff Bezos rents out the whole place and brings his entire Amazon team here and rents out the whole facility. It's that kind of place.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, okay. At the beginning of December, I think I said to JJ, if the kids come and if the inheritance is coming through, we're going to go there. And kids decided that they're not coming, but we're still going to the spa or the inn for.
Oh,
But
okay. But the kids are not coming.
the kids are not coming. They couldn't make it based upon their schedule, and Rachel's dealing with her move to New York, and my daughters moved to New York, so that is not happening. But we are still going to go. I said to JJ, I won't take this away from the reward of my kids going to be here. We'll still go
Mm-hmm.
to the spa, but it's preposterous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous to go out on New Year's Eve and spend a shit ton of money that would be literally a third or a quarter of the price had it just been the day before or the day after. Can't we
Right.
just
And
right?
you don't care about the day, and the
Nope.
place is close. Like you could go a week later, right?
You
And it
know,
would be much less.
we could go a week earlier. I mean, like during the Christmas to New Year's holiday, that break in there, we could go have an amazing dinner and stay at the inn and still spend less money than I would spend if we're going to this New Year's Eve
For just
shindig.
what? Okay. Oh, so it's a whole, like you pay for the
Yeah.
room plus the ball and the whatever other shit that's
And
included.
now in this particular case, because it's New Year's Eve, we're not staying there because it's again ridiculously priced to stay
Oh,
at.
hang on. So what you're getting to with ridiculously priced doesn't even include staying overnight. It's just going to the party.
That is correct. That is correct.
Wow.
So not only do I have to stay up 4 hours later than I would normally stay up, but no,
So what is involved in this party? And this is one you don't want to go to the party. You don't really care.
no, I do want to go because it'll be fun and it'll be over the top. But it's like, would I choose to do it? Probably not.
Is there going to be a band there?
I don't know. Ojai in, let's see what they got going on. Ojai in New Year's Eve. Let's take a look. Ojai Inn official suite, the stay, the experiences, special events. Okay. So let's take a look at the special events for, gosh, they still have a bunch of stuff coming up between now and New Year's. Hold on a second. New
Hmm.
Year's Eve at month of January. No, that would be the month of December. Bluegrass brunch, mind and body. Hold on a second. It's not even listed here. Where is it? Oh, the farmhouse. Hold on. That's what it's called. Da-da. Um, okay, upcoming events. Here we go. New Year's Eve gala, late night. What does that mean? New Year's Eve gala versus what is the difference between New Year's Eve gala late night and New Year's Eve gala? Okay. Bid farewell to 2024 and raise a glass to 25 as you feast on luxuries prepared by our culinary team and dance the night away with Bonnie Foster Productions. I don't know what that is. Beginning at 8:30 p.m., rocking straight through until the ball drops. Party favors and a balloon drop will make this an evening to remember, including buffet dinner, free-flowing champagne, premium open bar, and after-dinner cordial bar. It's designed for 21 and older. So that's that. Or I could just do the gala, which is just bid farewell. That doesn't include the buffet. So the buffet,
Same party, but no buffet.
same party, no buffet. So I don't know. I think it's probably okay. It's probably really nice. I mean, I know the inn has really great food, and I'm sure that their top-notch, top shelf bar is probably top shelf. I don't think I could eat or drink or party the value of the cost of the ticket.
So, I know you're being polite and not saying it, but it is public knowledge. Like I could go to the Ojai Inn website right now and find out how much it is. So you
Okay.
might as well
Okay.
just say how much it is.
$500 a person.
Not a couple per person?
Person.
That's some bullshit. What is the price without the buffet?
$195 a person plus it's taxes and gratuity, so it's still going to cost close to $300 a person, I'm sure.
Now, does the other one include open bar drinks and stuff too? Like the only difference is the goddamn buffet?
Let's see. Learn more. The gala. Bid farewell to 2024 and 25. Dance the night away with Bonnie Foster. Free flowing champagne. Premium open bar. Yes, it appears that the only difference is the meal.
So you're paying $250, $300 for a buffet.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
It better
and
be fucking good. That's all I gotta say.
Have you talked to JJ? Have you suggested that maybe you just not do the buffet part?
No, I don't think that would be a wise suggestion. Really,
in other words, you're just not even going to bring it up.
No, and you know what? I kind of approach the entire Christmas holiday season with that approach.
The hands-off approach.
It's really got to be because I think there is so much importance in that in her life that I feel like if I were to eliminate that, it would be not serving her properly. I really I look at this as, can I bitch to you because you're my best friend and and we can talk about it? Yeah. Are we looking through the window of the nice guy community and they're hearing the bitching that I would have? I probably would be having, correct me if I'm wrong here. If I were to call you and we were to have this conversation, wouldn't I be saying the same exact thing?
100%.
Okay,
completely
so this
unfiltered.
is all we're doing is we're not filtering this, and we're just opening up to the nice guy community. I would be doing the same bitching and moaning, but I'd hang up the phone and say, "I'm excited. Let's go do this." And I don't think I would be being two-faced. Maybe I would be. I don't think I am though. I think that this is how I operate. This is like where I am in life. It's like, shit, I don't want to do this, but I also want to be a good partner.
Mm-hmm.
And do I have to want to do it in order to do it? No. Do I have to be happy about doing something I don't want to do? No. But I'm going to have a good time. I'm not going to force myself to have a bad time. I think that would be the difference between somebody that is cynical versus somebody that is or skeptical versus somebody that's cynical.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just where I'm coming from.
4242 DJ Doug. That's the number to call if you have opinions on what Doug has just said. So, because the other reason I know that you're saying this here is, JJ, she's just not going to listen to the show.
But even if she did, it'd be okay.
But even if she did, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I know. You're right. You're not hiding, right? Like if
right.
if JJ did, if somebody, like if Emily reached out and said, "Hey, JJ, you should really, fast forward to 27 minutes in and listen to the show," like she'd be like, okay, whatever. Like she'd hear it and it's all good. Yeah.
I've probably had this conversation with her at some point. It's not like she does not know this about me. She knows that I don't like gifts. She knows that I don't like receiving or giving gifts. She knows that I would prefer to stay in my pajamas. Like, look, I'm going to have to find pants, find a shirt, and find shit to wear as opposed to uncomfortable, as opposed to being comfortable in my pajamas.
Right. And probably falling asleep before midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't get to that part yet.
Yeah.
That I'd be falling asleep at the table in my champagne. It better be really good champagne. It better be real. If they don't have crab legs at the buffet, I am
no shit, man. That buffet better be the shit.
It better be. I'm gonna take pictures of everything. You guys can. Oh God.
Oh my.
Okay, I have outside of holiday time, do you have anything to talk about as it relates to anything? Because I want to mention one other thing before. I know we got some voicemails too. I want to mention one other thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we have a brand new client.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this brand new client has been in training for maybe 2 weeks. His name is Jim Hardwick, and I want to give props to Jim. I don't know if you've had a chance. He just put up his welcome episode on the training board today.
Mm.
Talk about a guy that nailed it right from the word go. Now, He's not polished. I'm not saying he's like a seasoned broadcaster. I don't even know that he's ever even been behind a microphone, but he shares his story with such conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Jim is a guy he's a salesperson. He does a program, I think it's called Sales Acceleration, and his passion is taking groups of people over to Kenya to do mission work. Now, not church work, but mission work. And the mission work that he does is I can't remember the name of his program that he has, but he goes over to Kenya and he goes into villages and he gives people, he's not a dentist, he gives people dental care, bringing a dental team over with him. And they do something like 150 to 300 procedures while they're there for the week that they're there.
Mm-hmm.
And they leave having this huge sense of fulfillment. And so he started to do this trip more often. He does it a couple times a year now. He is so excited about his podcast. He's all into it. And I don't want to stop his momentum roll. And I just wanted to share with our Nice Guy community. There is a program that's coming out. It's called Magnificent Significance. And it is a really heartfelt show. Remember when Phil Farnaro started his podcast? Now, Phil is an attorney that has a practice as an attorney as OGC, outside general counsel. Yet you would not know that necessarily from listening to any episodes of his show. And I feel like Jim's show is going to be very similar to Phil's, not in the content, but in the style that he is bringing. Jim is going to, I'm sure, captivate people as the show is coming out. I'm really excited to listen to his show. Have you sat in on any of the training that he has done so far?
I was at the very first one, like the onboarding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where we talk about what is it that you want to do with the show, what is the goals, all that kind of stuff. He is a super interesting guy, very well spoken, knows what he wants out of the show. It doesn't surprise me that much that his first try at his welcome episode is good, but I am excited to hear it because he's a focused guy. Yeah. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's going for, and he's just really damn interesting. So I'm very excited to hear it.
Well, and then I guess the point of all of that was, or maybe if there was a point or something in there, a lesson learned, he doesn't really know how he's going to get there with the show being his tool, but he knows he's going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that, not just about our business, but I love that about anything. You and I, when we started our production business, we had no fucking clue what we were doing. And to a certain degree, while we have clue now, we are still so much in our infancy, even 8 years or whatever it is into it, and learning every day. It just goes to show you that when you're passionate about something, anything, and you just put your mind to it, you can absolutely get there. And there is our business tip for the week.
And then no more business tips from me.
Okay, we're done. Happy New Year.
Okay, so I do have a question for you.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
What can I buy tomorrow?
Yes.
For the company that costs $2,300?
Can I ask why first?
Okay. So,
what can you buy from our company or for the company?
Or the company. Okay. That was the setup.
Okay.
Yes. Because of course I'm going to explain why.
Okay. All right. This is good. I like this. I hate spending money, but there's probably some level of significance about what you're about to tell me.
Well, this is what's funny.
Uh-huh.
So Doug, you and I both have credit cards that we use for the company that are Southwest Airlines cards because we love Southwest, right?
Yes, we do.
Now, the way it works with Southwest, like with most of these places, if you want to get on their A list, you fly a certain number of miles, whatever. Cool. All good. Now I'm going to get my A list this year as I fly to Vegas. No problem. Right.
Yes.
I haven't crossed that threshold yet because I didn't fly nearly as much this year as I did last year. But with my miles to Vegas, I will. But there is another thing, another goal
tier
that we go for.
What is that?
It is companion fare.
Oh, companion fare is great. It allows you to travel for an entire year. Anywhere you go, your companion goes just for the taxes. It's like $11 to fly your partner there.
Thank you for that explanation. That explained it perfectly. That's it exactly.
Right.
Now, do you know how many miles you need to accrue each year to get a companion pass?
I'm going to guess I had a companion fare only 1 year, and it's because I signed up that had a big bonus mileage attachment to it, plus the miles that I flew that year when I moved to California. I'm going to go with 100,000 miles.
135,000 miles.
That's a lot. So that could translate.
It's a fuckload of miles. But now, unlike with
Yeah.
with the A list,
Mhm.
the things you purchase,
Mhm.
those miles don't go towards your A list, right? So, but
What do you mean?
companion fare, in other words, you need either 35. Hang on, let me look at the notes here. To get on the A list, you need 35,000 miles.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
But it has to be actual miles flown
Oh, I got it.
with the miles, right?
Yeah,
Whatever
got it.
I purchase on the card doesn't go towards that.
Okay, got it.
Companion fare,
Yes.
what you purchase goes towards that.
Does that mean you've purchased $135,000 of stuff this year?
Well, there's other things because you get like we
Bonus.
get the bonus
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year, and they have all these specials where sometimes they'll give you double
I
points or
got it.
triple points for the month or whatever. So
All right.
yeah. So now after I fly to Vegas and to Albuquerque, okay,
Right.
I will be for
Yeah.
135,000 goddamn miles for the year.
Yeah.
I will be 2,200 miles shy.
All right. What's the deadline? December 31st?
Well, now here's the other thing that's kind of annoying. It's because it has to post on
Yeah.
my statement
Yeah.
ending in December, and that's basically the 20th. So 2 days.
Okay. So can I ask questions now? Now we open to questions.
100%.
Okay.
Because trust me, I've done a lot of fucking research to
All
figure
right,
out how I can get another 2,200 miles.
All right. Can we just agree to one thing? Let's just
Yeah.
agree on one thing here. It's done. Let's just
Oh, well, I like that.
let's
Okay.
just agree that it's going to be done, because that could be worth, a handful of. Now I know you guys don't travel every month, but you probably travel. You travel more than I do, so you probably travel at least 6 times a year, right?
It easily could be worth a couple $1,000.
Okay, so
Sally along every time I go.
Let's just assume that it's a done deal. Now that we've agreed that it's done, do you feel a little bit more relief now?
A little bit. I'm curious to see how we're going to do it, though.
All right, so now I have questions. I'm approaching this as come on, it's a done deal. We just now have to figure out what's the best way to make it happen. So here's the first thing I would do. Let's reverse engineer it. What would provide you now, because it is using points, like dollars, right? Not miles necessarily. Is that correct? Okay.
Correct.
What would be the way that you could do it and get the most X out of the points? Like, is there a 10? What can you buy at 10X points or 6X or 2X points that would be better than buying 1X points versus dollar?
If I buy, like, let's say Southwest Air, if I buy a ticket on Southwest,
right,
I get triple miles, I believe, for every dollar spent.
Now, is that the most? The most X that you could get?
I believe it is. Let me look through here the rules here. But I think that is.
It's like deciphering the puzzle.
Oh yeah. Oh no, here we go. 3X for Southwest purchases, 2X for Rapid Reward hotel and car rental partner purchases.
Okay.
2X on local transit and commuting.
Okay, forget that. Right.
2X on internet, cable, and phone services.
No, forget that.
2X on streaming.
Nope.
1X for everything else.
Okay, so 3X is going to be your most X, correct?
Yes.
And that's for Southwest. So what I would do, do you know of any trips that you want to plan right now before in the next 48 hours? Could you design a trip that would satisfy the travel itch that you might have at some point? And what would be the distance that you would take, and how much would that be?
Yeah, because the advantage, of course, with Southwest is I can always change the flight with no penalty.
Right. Like you could right now, while you're driving to Dallas or Houston or whatever it is that our trip in May. So you can't do that. But would you be going to Baltimore? What I would do is this. I would probably
go to Baltimore. You know what? I was thinking about going to Baltimore and to Portland, Maine to see my kids sometime this spring, probably.
Well, I would start there. I would book those two trips just come up with a relatively near date that you'd think you might be traveling in March and in June for those, and I would book both of those round trip tickets, and that would put you at least, that's probably 800 of the 2300, right?
Yeah, that's a very good call, actually, because I was thinking, oh my God,
it's 3x.
20,
it's 3x.
right? Because 2200, I'm like, shit, how many fucking $2,200 in Southwest flights? That's ridiculous,
No,
right? But
isn't
it's
it?
no,
It's
I could book
$800.
$800.
Right.
Ooh. And Portland is expensive because it's a tiny little airport.
Dude, you got it. Like I said, I knew that it was just going to
okay.
be
I need to book some flights. Yeah.
okay, and you just book them,
That's a
and then
great idea.
you could, if you need to, you'll change it anyway.
Right. Exactly. I can always cancel it, and there's no change fee.
Right.
God
and they won't
damn,
take
I'm
away your.
gonna
I
write
hope.
that
I don't think they'd take away your companion, would they? They wouldn't take if you booked it right now and decided in February that you need to cancel it. They're not going to credit you and then take away your companion, correct?
No. Oh, no. Because I would book it, and I would. Yeah. No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, see if that is a solution to the
Goddamn,
problem,
I
and that
know.
way you've spent $800 as opposed to 2,300. Not that I don't think I've spent more than $2,300 than you this year in expenses on the credit card, and
No,
this
that's
is
a
an
very good call,
opportunity
though.
to get even. But let's not be foolish with our getting even.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Sally, when is your
He's literally doing it right now.
Hell yeah.
He's doing it right now. Can you do that and play voicemail all at the same time?
Absolutely.
Make sure. But hi, Giggle Doug.
Hey, Sally.
You have to stay close to the mic. So
Oh, I think it's the second week of March, maybe the third week of March. It's whatever week South by Southwest is.
okay, so you see those miles that we're short right now for the companion
We're
fare?
still short.
Yeah.
You won't be.
Damn it.
But
But
Giggle Doug suggested,
Yeah.
okay, what can we spend? Well, what do we get the most points on? Southwest flights, we get 3x points. So I don't have to spend $2,200 on a Southwest flight. I just need to spend $800 on a Southwest flight.
so we're going to Baltimore.
I could book us
and
to
then
Baltimore
Portland?
and to Portland. And if we change or cancel later, well, whatever. Who cares?
Woo.
We just change or cancel later as
Yeah.
long as we pay for it now.
Well, say the word and I'll look it up.
We'll look up the dates and then I'm going to book it while we're playing voicemail because Giggle Doug is fucking
I
brilliant.
told you, I am a problem solver.
You know where I need to go? I need to go to California and come and see you and JJ.
Come on, we got an Airstream. We have a deck out front of the Airstream. It's a comfortable living quarters.
Dude, why didn't I fucking think of that? You are brilliant. This is why
Sometimes when you're too close to the problem, you can't see the solution. It's just like I was really upset earlier when I heard both Erica and Emily's feeling of abandonment, and I didn't have a solution that I was coming to the episode today, the recording today, that I was happy with, because that solution was I just can't figure it out. Just having you you were just in my presence, and I figured out the solution to that. NiceShortcut.com. Okay. I think there is more than 2 voicemails.
I only saw 2 in the folder. I can look.
Okay. Let me hold on. Let me get out of the screen share and go over to voicemail and see what I have gotten. Okay, I got a voicemail on what's today? Today is the 18th.
This shows that these were last modified at 12:20 today. So Ashley uploaded them today at 12:20.
There was a couple of late voicemails yesterday and today, but what was last Friday's date? Last Friday's date was the 13th, right? That means that anything that came in on the 13th would be voicemail for us, right?
Yeah.
There
did we get some on the 13th end?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got several on the 13th.
Oh my God.
I got 3 on the 13th. And Ashley said, old voicemails have been deleted. New voicemails have been added. That was on the 17th. And then I got another two.
Well, I
on
wonder
the-
if on the 17th she didn't realize. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me okay. This one, there's actually, Emily, just so you know, there is a voicemail from you. I have to do a little cheating now. There's a voicemail from you, but there was no message. There was a missed call from Emily Aborn, but no message. There you go.
Mhm. This is so I don't have to edit it in later. You just keep
Okay.
looking, Doug. You're all good. Oh, do I need to turn this down so you can talk?
All right, hold on. Forward. Should I just forward you the voicemails or should I play them from my end?
Oh my God, play them from your end? That would be technical. I don't know. Do you think you could do that?
I don't know.
Hang on, let me change the audio so Sally can hear you. Wait a minute.
I got 2 on Friday and then I got 2 today. No, wait a minute. Yeah, I got 2 on Friday and then 2 today.
I think you should probably send them to me. I can let you try to play them, but I don't know. That would be a little technical for you. And then playing them and you have to share them. And
Okay, hold on a second.
you can
Hold on.
email them to me. That'd be even better.
I believe in Doug.
That's very kind. She believes in me. Gosh. Okay, I'm going to download that. Okay, I've downloaded all 4 of them. Now, do I just email them to you?
Yeah, just email them to me. And then I'll just look and see what the pattern looks like and figure out the 2 that I have already. Yeah.
When's the last time y'all asked the Magic 8 Ball a question about voicemails?
That's a very good question.
I feel like it's been a while.
It has been a while. I agree.
Is it about time to ask another question?
Okay, voicemails. Hold on. Voicemail. Okay, I just sent you the 4 voicemails. Okay, let's Sally has a very valid question. We need to ask Magic 8 Ball a question.
Okay.
Okay, I just don't know the question to ask the Magic 8 Ball. Sally, do you
We
have
should
a
ask-
question?
Yeah, we need to ask, hey, Magic 8 Ball, are these voicemails from more than 2 people?
Oh, okay, interesting. Well, I'm not allowed to ask Magic 8 Ball since I already know the answer because I had to do a little cheating by going into my voicemail box to see who left the messages. So I can't
Aw.
ask the question, but you can because you don't know the answer to the question. So can you ask the question directed at Magic 8 Ball appropriately with the proper consideration to the Magic 8 Ball, of course?
Did I not just do that? Okay. Glorious globe of black and white. Will you bring me my delight? Voicemails for we have to listen. Is it more than just one person?
Pissing.
No, I changed it.
Oh, you changed it. Is it
Yeah.
more than one person?
Yeah, because I want to have better odds.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's 4 voicemails, right? Strick, is
Yeah.
that what you got? Four voicemails. So the question is it more than one person? Excellent
Yeah.
question. Magic 8 Ball. Oh, you got to share your screen, Strickland.
What say you? Are you not seeing my screen?
Oh, hold on a second. I moved it. I see that damn tab at the top, meeting versus Strickland screen sharing.
Right? Weren't you
Okay.
hearing you were hearing the
No,
Girl from Ipanema music before, right?
just for a moment. And then it stopped because I probably clicked on the meeting tab by mistake.
Oh, probably. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Magic-
and it's probably you're the one doing the recording, which means that
yeah, it wouldn't have hurt
it'll
anything.
cut out.
It's fine. Magic 8 Ball. What say ye? I don't even remember Sally's question. It was rhyme nickel.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. And when does is it the whole
rhymes
week?
with rhymes with pumpernickel? Just so you know.
Okay, here we go. Oops, wait a minute. Here,
Okay.
here we
I
go.
guess the gist of the question is Magic 8 Ball. Is there only? Wait a minute.
Are all the voicemails from
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
are the voicemails from more than one person?
My rhyme meant nothing to you.
No,
You.
it was great. It did. It was perfect.
No, I loved it. I'm just trying to translate for Doug now because he's confused us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Does Doug like hand lotion? Oh, hell yes, he does. So that's a big thumbs up.
That's a big thumbs up. That's what Magic 8
Okay.
Ball says.
Well, it's kind of a safe question. I mean, to a degree, I think there's some safety in that question, Sally, but that's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
4
I'm a-
voicemails, only one person. I mean, cereal bar, is that possible?
Is Erica a Funkin' fan?
Oh, that's true. That is right. She could have left 4 voicemails. I don't I'm not disparaging your comments.
Yeah, I dare say crazier things have happened.
That
than
is
4
that is
voicemails
true.
from one person. But you're right. It's because the last time I asked the Magic 8 Ball question, it was wrong. I needed to be right tonight.
Okay, I got it. You were playing the odds. I got it. Strick, what's the over under for her bet here?
What's the over under? Oh, I don't know. Hang on, let me put you back in my ear and
Back in the ear. Here we go.
back in the ear, and then change
Fuck,
to this.
could not
and
imagine.
to
I
that,
knew
and then
coming into this, I said, we got a 15-minute episode here coming on.
15-minute
Somehow it's
episode,
almost
right?
an hour later.
Of course, always the way.
Damn
Okay,
it.
so those voicemails are the same, so we can delete that one. Now, what about this one? Is this actually the same? Oops. Hold on. Yeah, that looks like it's the same as that.
That is
okay.
the same exact one.
So that means, so we have 4 altogether, not 5, right?
Correct. That's what I have. If I looked in my in-mail box, my my voicemail inbox, it looks like since Friday, I had 5 total, but Emily's, the first one left on Friday from Emily, that was it says transcription not available, and I go to, oh, you know something? Hold on one cotton picking moment. Somehow a miracle happened. There
You
is no
did get the voicemail?
transcription, but the message is now there.
Oh my God. Okay, well,
Ah.
let's see. We are now 55 minutes in, and I was thinking, well, we got 2 voicemails, no big deal. Well, now we got 5. So you better fucking get that over to me.
All right, hold on. Let me send it to you. God, not only did I tell Emily her idea was not possible, but in addition to that, I was about to, oh my gosh, and it's a 3-minute message too.
Oh shit.
All
It's
right,
gonna be
hold
a
on.
2-hour fucking
Get this
episode.
over to you. It's a 3-minute voicemail message. Let me get this to you.
For those of you that think we don't do any planning at all, I am here to say that that is my behind the scenes job. And if I had known that we had 5 voicemails,
Yes.
I would have pushed us towards the voicemails sooner. And for those
Right.
of you listening and you're thinking to yourself, you don't really fucking do that. You don't pay any attention. That is some bullshit. Let me tell you, I'm fucking smooth after 1,500 episodes, and I do it without even thinking about it.
There is.
And that's why you don't notice it.
He's so right. He probably somewhere around 35 minutes in probably would have said, Doug, you know we have 5 voicemails.
100%. Yeah, Doug. You see, Doug knows. He's like, hey, Doug, you know, we got like 5 voicemails. We better kick it along. I 100% would have, but I knew we had 2 voicemails and both of them were short, and now we are fucked. So
Don't pay any attention to that man behind the curtain. Okay, 5 voicemails. I just sent you Emily's. Feel free, because it actually was the first one left last Friday. Feel free to put that one up as voicemail number 1.
voicemail numero 1.
Okay.
Here we go. We get that one. We get that. We download that.
Carry the 1. Are you doing the old math, and are you still using the abacus? There's 2 questions that I would.
The old math and the new math, and fuck, that's a
Oh
long
my
goddamn
God.
voicemail.
Look over.
Okay,
Look at
Emily.
you could take that one Emily voicemail and you could stack it against the last 3, and it would be long.
And then I did notice also that there's one other long-ish email that's about a minute and a half, and then there's another email from the same person. So I was visually thinking, oh, that was a 3-minute and a cutoff, but no.
Oh, well, it could be that. No, I don't really know. Does Emily's look like any? Let's not do an analysis. Let's just do
let's
it.
not.
If it
Are we
sounds
ready?
like it's the same, but it does look. Hey, look at the first one and the second one. They do look very similar. No?
No.
Okay.
This one, these 2 look the same.
Okay.
2 and 3 look similar.
No. Okay. I got it. All right. Let's just do it.
Okay, here
Did
we
you
go.
push all the buttons?
I don't know. Can you hear it? Then I must have pushed all the buttons.
Just
No
keep it-
interruptions.
just
No
none-
interruptions.
no,
I'm
no.
muting
Doug.
you.
Hello, Strickland. You were right. My
No
message
time.
last week was indeed on speakerphone. I don't even want to follow the rules by telling you that this is Emily. I didn't know that there were rules, but this is Emily. So there we
Yeah,
go. I don't like following rules for some reason, especially once I know them. Just like to break them. All right. So I'm on speaker again. Let's see if this crazy unplanned version of myself comes out. I don't think it will because I think I'm a little more organized today. I was in the middle of actually cleaning my house last time. That said, Doug, I have many thoughts right now, but I have ideas for you on like setting boundaries with your social media time, which I'm pretty good at. Like I only check it at like certain times a day. I don't allow myself to scroll. I really only go on there for like groups and communities and or things that are relevant to me. So I just kind of like protect my peace, if you want to say it that way, in those simple little steps. And if you don't have that willpower or that fortitude as myself, don't do it. That's my thoughts. I mean, we do miss you. I'll say that. We do miss you. We want you to be there. I think that was the crux of Erica and my message. But like also don't sacrifice your own well-being. Okay. So there's that. Sally, I want to just I don't like the phrase piggyback, but whatever, we're piggybacking here off of your camping thing. Like, I think it's great for some people. I'm a huge nature fan, like tree hugger, bury me in the grounder. Like, I want to immerse myself in all of the nature. I hate camping because it's uncomfortable and I like my bed and I don't really like anything to be uncomfortable ever in my life, ever. Cause I did enough of that. You know, I've had that experience. And that said, I was actually at someone's house recently. This is just like a pro cleaning tip. I don't know where it's coming from. It's just, I'm just getting the hit that I need to share it. So, just kidding. I hope you know I'm like sarcastic like 80% of the time in this message. And I gotta wrap it up. I'm running out of time. Pro cleaning tip. I was at someone's house recently and you know how they say like, it's like a big joke where people don't actually check your baseboards? They check your baseboards if they're filthy. Okay. So I was at someone's house recently. It wasn't comfortable to stay there. And I looked at their baseboards and I was like, holy moly, those are some dirty baseboards. So I've been setting about to clean for 5 minutes every single day one little thing in my home that like doesn't get cleaned on a weekly basis. And I have to tell you, it's been life changing. All of my baseboards are clean. The top of my windows are clean. Like there's a lot of items that go untouched. So that's a pro tip. And lastly, thank you for sharing your holiday plans. I love hearing what holly jolly things you both are up to. The inheritance update was lovely. This was a lovely overall week. So thank you for your time and your service. Okay. Best of luck with the rest.
Oh, and she got cut off. That was perfect. So, you know, there's a 3-minute limit. So for any of you calling in 4242 DJ Doug, you will be cut off automatically after 3 minutes. It's not because we hate you. It's because Google hates you.
Yeah. It's not believe me, it's not my rule. I have no idea how to change that
Well,
setting.
You can't. I don't think you can.
I did feel a slightly different vibe from Emily's voicemail. You know, reading a text message, it's all about the tone. And when I read her message, I felt like I was maybe offending her and Emily, and maybe I have, I'm sorry, her and Erica, and maybe I have offended Erica and don't realize it. I don't feel like I offended Emily. Maybe Erica is one of these other callers, and that if she is, then Sally loses her Magic 8-Ball bet. No, she wins her Magic 8-Ball bet. Something like that. The other part, I couldn't tell at the end there if she was appreciating us discussing all of the other things that we've discussed, if that was sarcastic, because she preceded that comment with don't you know, 80% of the time I'm sarcastic. So I don't know how to read it. So I'm just going to say I felt like the entire message could have been a heavy dose of sarcasm.
Well, and I thought also that the speakerphone sound was much clearer. It
Much
did not
clearer.
sound to me like she was on speakerphone. So, Emily, it could be that the first time you were on speakerphone and you were in the other room, it typically works better if you're on speakerphone to be close to the phone, which you did an excellent job of this time. Thank you very much. I just love that it was right at 3 minutes as she was saying goodbye, and it just barely cut her off. That was very good time management, unlike this episode.
All right, Strick, I'm going to step to my right or to my left. I don't know how it's going to come across in the recording, but look behind me at what I bought, which I've now installed on my wall. Are you ready? It's right behind my head right now, so you can't see it yet. You're going to have to make my image a little larger.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's not. Oh, Glacier National Park. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's actually like a park sign in rusty metal that was, I don't know if it was from Glacier National Park and somebody stole it and I bought it at a vintage sale, or somebody made it to look like it's old. But I thought you would appreciate that with, I know, your love and fandom of the national park system. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, yes. The
Okay,
love
let's
of
get
the
the
national
let's get
parks.
the voicemail number 2.
Okay, number 2. Here we go.
Hey, District, Jared here. So you guys are going through voicemails, and Erica and Emily both let you know, Doug, that you're being missed in the group. Now, I am not calling to criticize you not being in a group, as I'm horrible about getting on Facebook myself, and Erica asked me to go in and do something, and I forgot. So, Erica, I'm apologizing through the nice guys. But I'm going to go in when I stop driving just so that I don't forget again. Anyways, back to the issue of you not logging in and you feel like you're going into a strip club but can't look at the merchandise. Well, I know how to defeat this. You guys have the perfect way to go to the group and not worry about anything else on Facebook. And Doug, this is how you do it.
I'm ready.
Don't open the app. You can go to it on your computer. You do it on your phone. What you do is you open up the browser and you type in niceshortcut.com.
Oh my God, fucking brilliant.
Right to
Mind
the
reader.
side. And if you're not a member, you can actually click and join the group. But for those of us are, it just takes you right to the group. You
Amazing.
don't have to do no looky-loo around. You scroll through the group, then you exit out the browser window. Boom. Problem solved.
Damn it.
You're welcome.
Dude.
Suckers. Anyways, enjoy the show. Appreciate you guys. And maybe I just gave you a way to get in there, Doug, and let you sneak in and sneak back out. And nobody ever knows you were there. See you, fellas.
Dude,
All right.
that is so brilliant that you
Oh
both
my
came up with the
God.
same solution. There.
Okay,
I
so
never would have thought of it.
As God as is my witness, I did not listen or read the transcript or see that message was going to be left by Jared. I can only tell you that this is the greatness of the Nice Guy community, and the community that we have built is so in tune and lockstep with each other. We came up with the same idea together. Way to go, Jared. I love you.
Fucking brilliant.
That is
Absolutely
brilliant.
fucking
Thank you,
brilliant.
Jared. I am blown away by the fact that he said that right after I said this is a great idea. And I gave you the credit, Strickland. I actually meant to give it to Jared and not even realize that he had left the message. Thank you, Jared.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, we're ready for the next voicemail?
Yep. Let's
Okay.
Hey, District, Jared here. Voicemail number 2. Motherfucker, Strickland. You kind of hit on what my last message was right after he was talking about the strip club.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch, I should have listened for a couple more minutes. You said if you just create a shortcut to the thing. But, Strick, I might point out that you forgot of the fancy shortcut that I said the last voicemail, niceshortcut.com. Anyways, I had to call in because you were right. You were right there, man. Right there. But thankfully, you didn't make my call completely obsolete. All right, I appreciate you guys on the show, and looks like I'm almost done, son. See ya.
Son. Okay.
So
we ready?
hold on. I just want to make the connection here. So Strickland, last week you must have said something after I mentioned that, my desire to take a break from social media. You must have said something about niceshortcut.com, but not put it together that, hey, Doug, why don't you just use that to get into the group? Or maybe you did and it just didn't click.
I honestly don't remember saying that
I don't
at
either.
all. It's
I don't either.
possible. Maybe I did. I
Okay.
do not remember saying it.
All
at
right,
all.
Jared, your greatness has not been minimized at all. I
No.
still feel the total connection. You and I are on the same page.
I mean, I could be wrong. I could actually go back and listen to the episode and see if I had
Wow.
said that. But
That's
the
a lot of
problem is
work.
that would require me going back and listening to the episode, which I'm not going to fucking
That is
do.
a lot of fucking work. I listened to the first maybe 10 minutes of last week's episode because I wanted to hear the greatness that is us. And I was so sickened by us after 10 minutes that I had to stop listening.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember why I started listening to it, but I don't know. Something told me to listen to the episode, and I listened to the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to me. Okay, let's go. Next one.
Next voicemail. Here we go. Oops, wrong button. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here we go.
Doug, Strickland, JD here. Just
JD.
saying happy holidays, stuff like that. Hey, so whatever happened to that timeshare thing that was going on with the Las Vegas trip? I'm supposed to pay y'all $200 and then I get a free night stay and you give me my money back?
Oh,
What's going on there? All right. Well, happy holidays. Happy New Year. Keep up the good work. Bye, guys.
Dude, calling us out.
That is
rightly
true.
so. Rightly so. So we threw out there.
I don't even
Hey.
remember.
Okay, well, I remember now that
Okay.
now that JD threw it out there.
Uh-huh.
So we, it's our 10-year anniversary coming up, right, in
Right.
February.
Right.
And we said, presuming that we were going to be doing our turnkey trip to Vegas in February, that like, hey, whoever can join us, we're going to do something free, right? Like either we would pay for their airfare or cover the hotel. Like if they got themselves out there, we would pay for the room for them or something like
Generous.
that.
It's very generous. It
And
doesn't sound like us.
I know, right?
It
Right.
doesn't
Way too
sound-
generous.
it does
Well,
not
we
sound
never
like us.
decided exactly what we were going to do because I know you said something like, well, why don't we just, if they want to go, we pay for everything. And I'm like, no, you got to have some skin in the game, right? Like,
That's true. That's true. Do we have that on tape? Because if we
Yes.
don't, and I don't actually believe it.
well, but here's the thing. We do have it on tape somewhere, but I'm not going to go back and listen to it because we've canceled the trip for this year. We
Yeah.
decided not to do the,
Team
because
trip.
you just went to Vegas 2 weeks ago. I'm on my way tomorrow morning, actually 6:30 a.m., which is why we're recording today, Wednesday, because tomorrow, I'll be drunk, and won't be recording.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
decided
not to get
January
brave.
was too soon to go
Yeah.
back. Huh. Good question. So what are we
JD,
gonna do?
let me ask this, and JD, this will require another phone call from you on 4242 DJ Doug. If we had decided to do that, are you just inquiring, hey, what happened to, or are you saying, hey, I was going to do that, and why aren't you guys doing it? Because I don't know, maybe Strick and I could reopen that can if you think that can is worth reopening. JD, you say what?
Yeah, we do need to, we should plan a get together. I mean, when we do that for Funkin' fans, usually nobody acts and nobody shows up.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? That could change if
Well,
we.
do you think that we could get a couple people to show up at something?
Well, that'd be cool. I guess the question would be, where would we do it? And because, I'm sure Emily would love to come and see us and meet us in person, but she's not in Portland. She's in.
Would we need to do a Be More Biz conference too?
Right. That's the thing. We'd have to figure out where, because I don't think Emily would want to fly to Vegas. It's probably too far for her. Now, Erica's in California,
yeah,
right?
she's in California.
And then you're in California,
And
Vegas is
then Jared is in Ohio with Sean is in Ohio as well, and Tim is in Tennessee.
And Sean travels a lot. I bet Sean would come and meet us.
Montreal, Maurice is in Montreal. Well, we think he's either there or in Tim's attic. So we don't really know where he is.
Yeah.
And where is the rest of the gang?
I think, what I think we should do?
Hmm.
I think we should table this till next week because it's really fucking late. We've already gone 70 minutes. We still have one more voicemail.
Okay.
And I'm hoping. So here's the deal. We're going to table this till next week. Now, what that means to everybody is we'll fucking forget. So if nobody calls and calls us out on it, then you'll probably never hear about it again. But if somebody does call and remind us,
so what Strick
when
is
we're
saying
earlier
is,
in the episode, we'll talk about it.
So what Strick is saying is we don't want to talk about it right now. We are definitely not going to remember after we disconnect today. So we're not going to talk about it all week, but we will talk about it if somebody reminds us to talk about it on next week's episode.
Thank you for that perfect synopsis, because that is exactly what I was saying. You summed it up and translated it perfectly.
Who has voice?
Hey Doug, hey Strick, Erica here. Hope
Hi,
you
Erica.
can make sense of this message. I'm having to talk to you on speakerphone.
Ah,
So I don't
it's
know
a
how loud
speakerphone
it is.
epidemic.
Voicemail number 1. I think it might.
Yeah, but it's another speakerphone that sounds very
good.
clear. If
Technology.
if Erica hadn't said she was on speakerphone, I might not have even noticed. So here we go. I bet they're not on iPhones.
Oh, do you have an iPhone or something inferior?
Anyway, I just wanted to weigh in on the Entertainment front, I know you both are always interested in good stuff. Doug, I know you like longer series like I do. This one isn't that long, but it is good. I think it's a British spy thriller. It's on Netflix. It's called Black Doves. And it stars Keira Knightley, and she is let's put it, I don't want to give anything away at all. She's a politician's wife and a spy, and it all comes together in a great way, in my view. It keeps you on the end of your seat. I like it a lot. It took me the first 2 episodes to really love it, and what really locked me in is that in episode number 2, they mention the word fuckery. Now, how cool is that? I will say no more. Anyway, go check it out. It's called Black Doves. Okay. Love you both. Love the show. Bye.
I got to say, I started watching this like 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago,
right?
Very recently this week. And it's really fucking good. Keira Knightley is a badass. And she's fucking beautiful. She's so hot.
It's
and
only
it's a
got
really
one
good
season,
series.
though. Only one season. How many episodes are in the season?
6. It's one of these.
It's otherwise known as a night of viewing.
Well, yeah, no, well, it is hour-long episodes or 45-minute episodes or whatever.
All right, so half a day of episodes.
Well, yeah. This is what they call limited series. Or something.
Yeah.
So I get the impression this is one of those where it's like the whole season is going to tell a story in 6 episodes, and I've watched 2 so far, and it is looking like that. But yeah, it's basic. Well, think of it as an extra long movie, right? Like if you're in the mood for a series, I know you like ones that have 2 or 3 or 4 seasons. Think of this as a long movie.
Well, I am currently in halfway through season 4 of Lost right now. I've gone.
Oh my God. We've got to talk about that next week. I'm getting hangry because it's
okay. All right. Well, we've done a lot.
Let me just say, I'm surprised and impressed that you've made it 3.5 seasons through Lost.
I don't mind all of the supernatural and all of the mystery and the unresolved issues that are happening on the show. I think that was one of the things that it's not that you didn't like the supernatural stuff. You didn't like all of the unsolved items that were on the show. And I really don't feel like they're unsolved. I feel like they are just it's not like they've dropped them. They keep bringing them through, like this black smoke thing that they keep bringing through. I'm assuming either we're eventually going to figure out what it is, or look, the whole thing, if you tied it up in a neat bow, is kind of like this, time travel dystopian environment that they're walking into. It's kind of like, what was that one with Elizabeth at whatever her name is? Crap. What's the name of that series? The dystopian future women. Elizabeth Moss.
Handmaid's Tale.
It's kind of like Handmaid's Tale meets Gilligan's Island. I feel a little like that, a little bit, just a teeny little bit in there. More on that next week.
Yeah, we got to talk about that more next week. Because my issue, because I remember watching it live when it was on, and I think I made it through about a season and a half before I was like, okay, I like new mysteries that they're adding,
right?
But I felt like even a season and a half in, they hadn't solved one. They gave no answers at all. They're just throwing more shit into the soup.
This is one case of the show is pulled along for a period. If you're watching it in real time, if you're watching it as the episodes come out, it came out over a 6-year period of time, right. Yet they were really only on the island for a few months. And you have the same pregnant woman. I'm like, are you ever fucking going to give birth to that child? If I'm watching it like in real time as it's coming out on the network, I'm like, how did they keep this woman pregnant for this amount of time? How did this guy stay on the island for as long as he had and not lose any weight? I'm talking about Hurley.
Jorge. Hurley. Right.
Hurley, the heavyset guy. I'm like, how has he not lost any weight? It's impossible, but they came across all these foodstuffs. But it is really over it's extended over a compact period of time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
like
let's wrap
24.
up here.
You remember the Kiefer Sutherland show 24?
I never watched 24.
24 was pretty entertaining. Each season was like some crisis, right? But the whole premise of the show was 24 episodes over 24 hours.
Mm.
Each episode represented 1 hour of a day in real time.
Got it.
And
Escape
so
from-
you
Escape
waited
from
a whole
Dannemora.
season, but it was basically showing you what happened over the course of a day.
And if you have not yet watched either Tracker or Escape from Dannemora, and I have not yet watched Kaleidoscope, I think you recommended Kaleidoscope or
Mhm.
somebody recommended Kaleidoscope for me. I have not seen that yet, but Escape from Dannemora, definitely a good limited series. There's another limited series that you could watch too.
What's
But,
that one about? I don't remember.
It's about literally an escape from a prison in New York and the person that controlled the escape and the prisoners that escaped, and then the subsequent follow-up beyond the escape also. And I think it's based
looks
upon a real life story. I think.
That would be good.
Could be wrong. I could be wrong.
And
Anyhow,
Tracker
let's
is
head out
a
of here.
series or a movie or show?
It's a limited series, I believe. I think it's like 8 episodes for that.
Okay. Let's wrap it up. I'm getting hungry.
Okay, let's get out of here. Until next week. Oh, happy holidays, everybody. Strickland, happy holidays to you. I don't know that we will. Wait, will we? No, before Christmas, we will not be airing another episode. We'll probably be recording another, but not airing another before the holidays.
Yeah, we'll have to do. Well, what is Christmas on a Wednesday, right? We'll probably record the day after Christmas.
Well, happy holidays, everybody. Strickland Bonner, happy holidays to you. Please don't get me anything.
Happy holidays to you, Doug Sandler. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and I won't get you shit. Don't worry.
Perfect. Oh, it's just my color. Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the nice guys on business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Fill up your week with the nice guys. Why am I reading this copy? This sucks. Oh, yeah, they're paying me. Act like you care. Act like you care.